What Breitenbach did is exactly what I would have done in the next clip that I borrowed from Daily Updates ZA. And yeah, sometimes, yes, I understand that in South Africa, one is innocent until proven otherwise, right? That means you go through the court process, and this is not a courtroom, the AdHoc committee. This is an investigative body. I think that is what they say they are. And of course, there are allegations that were leveled against Vusumuzi Cat Makala, whom, by the way, I have concluded that he has come to the AdHoc committee to do one thing and one thing only: to divert all these accusations away from himself and his cartel, which, in my opinion, includes the suspended Minister of Police, Senzo Mchunu, as well as the suspended Deputy National Police Commissioner, Shadrack Sibiya. And then on top of that, he throws Brown Mukhotsi, rightfully so, calling him a con artist, because Brown Mukhotsi is a con artist, and also calling Bheki Cele an extortionist. I think those are accurate descriptions of the people that he threw under the bus. And I understand. I mean, he is a wounded lion. The people that he ought to have been on their side, he is livid with them. And so he is just going to make sure that he throws them under the bus so that he leaves them to us. Again, Cat Matlala had come to play mind games. And when you play mind games, you have to be like a magician. Tap into the stupidity of the nation if one exists. Well, I do see some people who got convinced by Cat Matlala. Those are the people that he wants. And he's hoping that one of those people have a big enough voice to turn things around. If you look at the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial, I will always make reference to the Senzo Meyiwa, because everything that is transpiring after the 6th of July, it makes sense why the Senzo Meyiwa isn't the way it is today. And then I think Judge Rata is beginning to realize that, which I don't think is beginning to realize. I think he's always known this, in my opinion, that there were people, when the 5 people that are accused of unaliving Senzo Meyiwa, in my opinion, there are people that were paid to make the loudest noise in favor of the state. I mean, I used to see them when I used to watch the trial on SABC, the live stream. They will say, Team State, oh, Balo, you are doing a great job. They will say just things that, not even a sentence. It's like a few, like literally 2-3 words, just like how a bot would do. And they were hoping that there will be people stupid enough who also have platforms like TikTok, like YouTube, like wherever they may be, to stand on the mountaintop and then sell the 5 accused people as the people that unalived Senzo Meyiwa. So what Breitenbach just did, that is to Geninda, that is to Advocate Baloy, Dr. Sibanda, and all the witnesses that took the stand, including Magistrate Cronje. All of y'all. That is what I would have said to y'all. Ruining people's lives. For what? Some of y'all is for promotions. Some of y'all is to conceal crimes. I still think that they know about you and you don't want to go to jail and lose your job. And instead of doing the right thing, you decide to dance with the devil. And when you sleep with dogs, you are going to wake up with fleas. So Breitenbach has spoken exactly how I would have said it to Cat Matlala. Cat Matlala had come to lie. Cat Matlala, he is not a pathological liar like Brown Mukhotsi, because it was quite obvious that Brown Mukhotsi is a pathological liar. And he has a new title that is con artist, and perfect description of him. But Kat Matala, he is intelligent. And then he's using his intelligence to capture the minds of the dum-dums, whom most of them are going to start making a noise and trying to sell Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi as the perpetrator, the criminal. And then all that attention is diverted to Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. That was the attempt here with the Kat Matlala appearing. Everything else, as I was listening, I'm like, nah, this man had come to make a fool out of all of us. That is why a person like this, when the moment they open their mouths and you realize, oh, wait a minute, the first words will tell you what you are dealing here with. And from the get-go, when Kat Matlala opened his mouth, I was like, antennas, and then I started listening. Of course, I was impressed by the intelligence. You guys already know that intelligence, and for some reason, I'm fascinated by geniuses. I'm fascinated by intelligent people, clever people, smart people. Yeah, there are different levels. Yeah, there are different levels. If you want me to give you an example, a clever person learns from their own mistakes. An intelligent person learns from the mistakes of others. So Kat Matlala has seen the AdHoc committee. I don't believe that he is stuck 23 hours in his cell and he has no access of television, radio, and all of that stuff. I don't believe that for a second. I think because he is Kat Matlala, and probably the wardens there, they might have some kind of, Kat Matlala, I have children, I have this, and I have that. And so they may have either provided him some device to watch, because he would make a mistake now and again and say, this is what was said in my name in the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, and you, at the same time, you are saying that you don't have any gadgets to be watching. And I don't believe it's your wife that comes and brief you about what's going on out there. It's something that you get in real time. You are listening, you're watching, you're taking notes. And so he discovered the weakness of the AdHoc committee. Probably he's already found what he can use for the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. I think that is where he's going to struggle. That is where he's going to break. This is where he's going to crack. Because I can tell with Kat Matlala, he comes off to you as he is being honest. Would you consider this corruption? And you'll say yes. He's playing mind games. And then when the same question, different way, he will dispute it. He will elaborate into something else, but at the end of the day, it still boils down to it's corruption. Like how Shakespeare would say, a rose by any other name is still a rose. Was it Shakespeare who said that? Whoever said it, a rose by any other name is still a rose. In English, when we're talking of English, nothing seems to be how you are seeing it. You think you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It could actually be a train coming the opposite direction, not light. You think you are seeing a star in the sky, in a crystal blue sky at night, and there's this beautiful star. Only it turns out to be the International Space Station. That is what Kat Matlala is doing with your mind. If you take it to the streets, he is effing up with people's minds. That's what he's doing. But some of us, I'm not claiming to be at his level intellectually, but I spotted it. Oh, even Breitenbach herself gave him those flowers. She said, you're an intelligent man. You're a very clever man. Because that's exactly what he's doing. He came and he conquered. Because he was still in control. Listen to the line of questions. You got 30 minutes. How long were people asking him questions for? 10 minutes, 5 minutes. The longest, I think it was Breitenbach with 27 minutes. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. But the point of this video is that in the next clip that you are going to see that I borrowed from Daily Updates ZA, that's how I would have concluded my interrogation of Mr. Matlala, because he needs to know who he is and what he has done out there. And if that business continues, this is exactly what it's doing to our society. And as for Jerry Boshoga, sir, where is he? Because I think he knows. Every time when he's asked about Jerry, there's this freeze. So you see those glasses when he put them here, he wants you not to able to read his eyes. Because the frame up here, it blocks the real reaction. But some of us who wear glasses, we can tell that, sir, this one is your weakness. Jerry Boshoga is your witness, and it's giving it away that you may have a hand in his disappearance. The least that you can do is send the family coordinates as an anonymous person. I don't know. But okay, let me leave this video right here. It's been an interesting ride, and I said it was day 2 and actually it's day 3. I don't remember day 1, I think. What happened on day 1? Anyways, that's besides the point. Let's see each other, but please make sure to leave this video with a big like on my video. See you later. Goodbye.
Your business depended heavily on the police service contract, is that correct?
Yes.
And that's why you were desperate to keep the contract alive?
Yes.
And went to such lengths to get people to intervene, to make sure the contract wasn't cancelled?
Yes.
And the payments that you made in order to ensure, or to try and ensure that the contract wouldn't be cancelled, are nothing more than bribes in just common parlance, is that correct?
No.
No. So what do you think a bribe is?
A bribe?
Yes.
I know what a bribe is.
Tell me what you think a bribe is.
A bribe is to...
Yes, tell me how a bribe works.
Is to give someone money in exchange for a favor.
Yes. Isn't that what you did?
No, it's not what I did.
Did you not give Taylor $500,000 in exchange for a favor?
If you were in my shoes, you would do it as well.
No, that's not the question. The question is that not what you did? Did you not give Taylor $500,000?
Yes, I gave him money.
For a favor. That's a bribe.
I was not bribing him.
You were. You're in denial, but you were. Jerry Boshoga is a good friend of yours.
Yes.
Not a very nice man. Busied himself with the drug trade and so on. You agree?
Yes, I agree.
Now, are all your friends involved in criminal activity?
No.
Well, how many of them are?
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot. That doesn't bother you?
Say that again?
That doesn't bother you?
You saying how many friends I have?
Yes.
How many friends?
No, I said how many friends of yours are involved in criminal activity?
Oh, criminal activities. I'm sorry that I didn't get that. Okay. I didn't get that. Okay. I thought you were saying how many friends I have.
No. I'm sure you have many friends. How many are involved in criminal activity?
I don't know.
Well, you knew that Mr. Boshoga was.
Yes, I know.
Do you admire people who involve themselves in the drug trade?
No, I don't.
Why?
That's what they do. I cannot dictate what other people must do with their own lives.
I absolutely agree with you that you can't dictate what other people do, but you can decide who to be friends with.
Yes, I can be friends with you today. Next week I hear that you're doing something which is not aligned with what I like.
And then what would you do?
I'll let you do whatever you're doing.
And you still remain friends?
Yes, on conditions.
What conditions? What conditions could there possibly be
for
remaining friends with a criminal?
I can only meet you at church.
Hey, Wena. You lent money to somebody who you knew manufactured drugs and then sold them at a huge profit to South Africans who go bent under misery and poverty. And your friend and people like him, keep them there. That doesn't bother you.
It does.
But you still gave him money.
Yeah, but that money was not for that.
You don't know. You just said yourself you don't know what it was for.
Exactly. I'm saying from when you ask money from me saying you want to buy bread, if whether you lie to me or not, that's you. But I gave you money for what you asked me for.
You know, Mr. Matlala, you're a clever man. That's very clear. You're not a stupid man. You've been around. You know about business. You know about crime. And you are not the naive person you're trying to portray. I don't believe you for 1 minute. Hasn't been heard of again.
Yes, I don't know.
And what happened to his business?
I don't know.
And what happened to the money he still owes you? When you traveled to KZN to meet him, unless you're an incredible show-off, what is the necessity for that?
I'm in business. I'm advertising my business.
Okay, so are all those cars branded?
No, they're not.
So then how do you advertise your business?
They've got number plates.
They've got number plates.
Yes.
Are they branded?
No, they're not.
Okay, well then you'll agree with me that makes no sense.
It makes quite a lot of sense.
Okay. Do you travel in blue light convoys with this paramilitary style convoy of yours?
No, I don't.
You used to
To do what?
travel with blue light convoys?
No.
Yes. And how did you access those blue light convoys?
I never used blue lights.
Never ever.
Yes.
So anyone who says you did is a liar.
I'm not saying he's a liar, but I'm saying I've never used them.
Okay. The protection that you supplied in Ekurhuleni, you supplied protection to the municipal officers, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, and also sometimes to the mayor. Is that correct?
The mayor is
How did that happen?
through the. By then he was a chief of operations.
Who?
Mr. Julius Mkhwanazi.
So he arranged for your company to protect the mayor of Ekurhuleni.
Yes.
And did you get paid for that?
No.
Did it free?
Yes.
See. Now that's not a very good business model.
It is.
Okay. You donated vehicles to the Ekurhuleni Metro Police.
Yes, I did.
Why?
Like I said before, I wanted to do medical response for them. So I did that as to show good faith.
Yeah. How many? Vehicles?
Four.
4 vehicles.
Yes.
What kind?
It was 2 BMWs, 1 Mercedes, 1 VW Golf GTI.
Don't mess around. And was there any benefit from this donation?
No, there was no benefit at all.
Did no business flow from it?
I was expecting it, but it never happened.
I would suggest to you that the reason that you drive around in a convoy like you do got nothing to do with safety. It's just to promote your image and intimidate people.
I don't agree with that.
You don't. Do you have any links, business relationships with anybody who's a member of the Boko Haram gang in Pretoria?
No.
You don't, or you're not aware of it?
No, I'm not.
So you don't have those relationships?
No.
You've admitted to bribing, although you think it's not bribing, police. Have you bribed anybody else in the criminal justice network? Have you bribed judges? Have you bribed prosecutors?
No.
Have you done favors for them?
No.
Have you given them gifts in
No.
exchange for favors?
No.
No. So I've only got 5 minutes left, so I'm going to wrap up. In my view, Mr. Matlala, you're not a businessman. You're a crook.
I am.
You're a thief. You're a fraud. And you're corrupt. And the problem in this country today is that people like yourself clothe yourself in the respectability of calling yourself a businessman when you are nothing but a dishonest thug. You make an illicit fortune by stealing from the poorest of the poor. It's people like you and your associates that have robbed generations of South African children of their futures. Shame on you, sir.